Story time. Let me tell you a story about keys. I'm going straight in. I hope you're listening with both your good ears on. We gonna talk about the keys and how the keys open doors, and how the keys open doors to your minds and to your soul, and how they open the doors to the shit they wanna bring in for your soul. They bring it in through they show, and they mask it up. They make it look like it's an institution. They make it look like it's something that's on the up and up, but really it's on the up and down. It's on the up outside. They put ads up, they get you to come in. They hit you with the smiles to hide they frowns, cause they really hate you, but they'll advertise you to bait you in. And when they bait you in, they'll listen to what you know, and then they'll debate you, and they say, I want you to come back again so we can talk more. You're a very interesting person. And then you come back, and then they take you back behind the other door. And once you get behind the other door, they see what you know. They look at your skin, they smell you. They like the way you smell, and now they know that you're vulnerable. And then they invite you back. They start listening to your concepts, and they start giving your own concepts back. So now you feel like you're important, and they relate to you. They baited you in some more, and then they say go home, and we gonna go on a retreat. And as we go on a retreat, I'm gonna listen to you, and I'm gonna introduce some more people to your face, to you. Cause I like your concepts, and they're very important. They're very important reps, and I want you to say your concepts to them. We'll even pay you. Would you like that? Oh yeah, we'll like that too. So I'll introduce you to them. And once I introduce you to them, they wouldn't mind displaying you. If they agree, we have a circuit that we could put you on, and the circuit we'll put you on. We just gotta plug you in. In order to plug you in, you gotta get plugged in with us. You gotta read this, sign it, and give your blood to us, because we lust it. And all you gotta do is give us a little drip and just trust it. We've been doing this for centuries. We'll help you out, we'll get you rich, we'll help everybody get your concepts that you like. We like your jokes, we like the way you talk, we like the way you move, we like the way you kick it and you laugh and you look smooth. We like the way you do your thing, we like the way you teach, we like your groove. We like the way you could behoove the people, because you really be talking shit to them but laughing in their faces like you got a little wit to you, and we like that. You remind us of a whimsical leprechaun, and the leprechaun is very unique, and the uniqueness could make us put a lot of people on. All we gotta do is groom you, all we gotta do is tune you, because in order to get this, we'll need to be able to assume you. When we need to later in the future, when you gone, we could harness your energy, and we could harness your energy from putting your shit out, and we could harness your energy strong. You know what I'm saying? You will live forever, you never die. You will be like a god, and as long as people worship you and they stuck in this time zone, shit won't get odd, you will be deified. All you gotta do is finish up doing what we need you to do, and prove to us that you could do it, and be the real from our side. It's like we created you, and now you us, and us is you, and we'll feed the egregore together, and you could be an egregore too one day, depending on how much work you put in. Now it's whether you gonna take this from the back or take it on the chin. You might have a version hole in one, but it's more holes in the body. In order to bypass the holes of the body, we just need you to go do some things, and we need you to go do them. And when I need you to do them, you can't be shoddy. A lot of humiliations, we gon' put you all over the screen, humiliated. Don't worry about it, nothing's gonna stick. It's not gonna do a thing, but your name will ring, and we'll have you in the books of the records that happened. And all they gotta do is pull it up. You get in front of the judge, and the judge has to have a stenographer to really record history of how we put you on the map. And all they gotta do is go back and show how we put you on in history. And it's deified, and we won't even mention where it's deified, but where it's deified is we putting you in front of the people, and you better have an ego, and you better be in your pride, cause that's what feed the egregore. And in order to feed the egregore, we gotta continue to going down Pandora's door. We gotta bypass the box. We gotta bypass Pandora's box, because every time we go past it, it gets the chicken pox, and it like pop up, man. Every time we go past it, it's saying the same shit. We've been trying to infiltrate this city for a while, but for some reason we can't get it. We got our end, we got a lot of energy sources come from it, so we gotta see where it's coming from. We gotta go in. Okay, we could film a few movies, we could do a few things, we could go holler at a few people, we could get this thing to change. It's very conservative. It has a lot of German background, but in a while we'll have the town. We just gotta bring the money, and the money talk. This town is broken, we could gentrify. We just gotta bring the right community in, and we'll have it, and we'll move out the dopes. They don't know they sitting on the gold mine. They've been in poverty for a while, so all they got is money on their mind, and all we gotta do is bring what we got plenty of, and we'll bring that money in and get them to sign some contracts in blood. Now we got the city, now we gon' change the flags. The flags used to be conservative American, and now they changed to a rainbow color, and the rainbow color is everywhere. That's gonna show we took over. You know why? Because our money bought the mayor. Yeah, he down with the game, he been connected, he even grew up in the city, so everybody gon' think he for us. For they self, but really it's a rejection. They on their tail end, they in their last term, they already maxed out, so now we might as well give them money to burn, let her retire. And then we'll go ahead and let the chief go too. He was very strong on the city, but now he gone. We could put our police on him too. We'll slowly infiltrate, and we'll get them on city council, the ones that's on there. We'll give them some cases. Now we got the city council, now we got the city, now we gon' gentrify, now we gon' gentrify, now we gon' bring in our concepts, even though our concepts is a lie. It's the rainbow in a different reflection, and it doesn't matter, it's our concepts, and our concepts are protected, so let's push forward. We gon' change the bathroom, let's do that, and now we gon' get the streetcar that's gon' move us forward, cause we gotta get to our clubs, we gotta get to our bars, even though it's only a couple of blocks, we don't feel like walking. We just need to use the city up. Yeah, now we need a representative. We got the other side, and now we gotta get it on the side where the gangsters and the niggas could go in pride, and we need a handler. We need somebody that could be siphoning from the hood, and we gotta get somebody that can understand them. Somebody that's ground rooted. I guess we got somebody that was born here, but they ain't been around. They really ain't been through the town. They really ain't never ate at Heavy's. They ain't never really ate at Tucker's downtown. They really ain't did a lot of things that they getting recollected for. When I say recollected, it's things they bringing up that anybody could have did. Anybody could have went to Kings Island. Anybody could have knocked on the museum's door. Anybody could have went on buying a trick with a whore. Just cause you got a story about it don't mean you really did it. And I gotta show you how the keys come in and what they do with it. The keys that come in, they wanna take the community and split it. They got they plant, now they got they pipeline, and the keys to the guy, what he do is get some handlers, and he get some people to go out in the street, say, do you wanna meet this person? And they say, hell yeah, man. They say, bet. Bring a couple of chicks and a couple of dudes and a couple of them dudes that wanna get wet. Just bring them. We got everything else, and they invite you to a party, the party get lit. Then finally, after the party lit, they meet the shelf itself. He come off the shelf and there he is, and now everybody's ooh, and they bow down because they already put him on the pedestal like he really not is or she really not is. They just look at him like God, so they vulnerable, they put their guard down and their spirit is starting to get robbed. Then it happened a couple of times, and they go tell your people to come to this party, and the parties get bigger and bigger, and the parties start happening all the time. They got police there, they on the payroll because they know what it do. As long as they get paying, they with the shit too, but they already with the shit. They already got their star and they stripes, and they already with, they know what it is, and the mayor down with it too, and they know what goes on at night. Just don't had no fights that turn into some shootings, cause then shit get bad. It brings too much attention to what we doing. So keep that shit low. You gotta keep this shit low, cause back in the days I remember when motherfuckers used to get shot, motherfuckers got set on fire, maybe a couple of people got killed in a couple of buildings though, but ever since the signs changed, motherfuckers, the same young girls be getting cut up in the range. That shit ain't used to never happen before. It used to be niggas getting blasted, it used to be chicks that was horned, getting shit shoved up they ass and left for dead. But now it's motherfucking young girls getting dismembered. Nigga, that's unheard of. That shit is unsaid in the city, nigga. It's a new breed of motherfucking cesspool shit that came in, and the cesspool has came in indeed. And now they trying to give them the keys. So let me tell you the concept of the keys. First of all, they blow you up and take a while. They gotta get your name out there. They plant their base and say, we gonna get your name out there. Then we gonna plant your frame physically and the frames out there. We gonna start have you getting seen in the city. We gonna connect you with the gentrified city, and the mayor gonna connect you to the people in the city. With the cops saying, we gonna gentrify you, and we gonna have them identify you as the man. And when they see you, it's all about us, but it's all about them because you put on they stamp. But we got the city. What are you saying? Just spit it out. It's like basically you getting blood sucked by vamps. It's basically what's happening. They give them a street because that's how they plant their seeds to have access, and the city is handing it over to them. They literally are handing it over to them, man. The stamp is the street, and now they're gonna have a open ceremony to the key to let everybody know this is a city where everybody could come and get on their knees and please the egregore that they need to keep the feeding of their power. They gotta continue to find people in the new neighborhoods they done gave the keys to the niggas to devour. They gotta keep the discretion in this going on. They gotta find the people that they want to keep their shit going on. It takes a certain type. Hopefully they could find some star seeds and drain their blood slowly over time. That's the best kind of blood. That's why they drink it. That's why they think it. We talking about chicken blood. Don't get annoyed. Everybody drink chicken blood when they eating it. Cause niggas be chicken, they do they shit in the dark. They gotta try to be slick. They try to hide they shit like they try to hide a silent fart. But this is what goes on. So once they give them the keys to the city, basically it's the keys of the demonic egregore to travel to. So right now I'm letting you know in my city, Cincinnati, it ain't happening, boo-boo. It just ain't happening. Let me get you to understand. Right now we got a protection over the city, and I'm putting it over it right now, and ain't nothing getting in. Ain't nothing getting in on the gritty, and I'm letting you know what you got there. You can have that because it's going to the other side. But as far as the melanated, we ain't down with that. Our pride is a little different. We brolic, we come from the street, blooded gangsters, blooded chicks that fight just to survive, not to just be a piece of meat. It ain't happening. Right now I bind any negative demonic force or any type of force to try to come in, that try to take over my city by sending their little minions in. Nope, it ain't happening. It's blocked. You might get the keys to the city, but the keys to the city and the people you giving it to, they on a different block. So you can have them people. They can't have the melanated. The melanated is protected by the divine. I just want you to know everything you did was a waste of time. I'm letting you know I'm not attached to no celebrity. None, zero. Don't put my name with none of them. Don't put my name with nobody. If I ain't mention them, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. But in my city, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You don't know Body. You don't know what happened to Body. I ain't even gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You don't know what happened to a lot of people in the city. You ain't getting no access. You can have access to them people, but my people, well, I'ma put it to you like this. The people that give you access, you got them, but they mental, but you're not getting their spirit. It ain't happening. Their spirit is under protection. Their spirit is under the protection of the divine. The divine is letting you know anything that try to come in and try to take their spirit out of the city, of my city, it ain't happening. It ain't happening at no time. So let me explain to you what happened. Any negative entity that tries to enter from this day forth will be devoured by the force of the divine, and you will be stricken forever. That's what the universe say. So that ain't me. The universe just wants you to know it ain't happening. The hedge of protection is over the city. So come in, and if you come in, it's gonna be a spiritual infraction. Take heed. And that's gonna trickle back to your source, and it's gonna hit your segregores. I mean, it's gonna hit your source, it's gonna hit your egregore, and your egregore is gonna get hit. So I'm just letting you know, that's the shit. Proceed or not, it is what it is. So the divine is spoken. You could get stricken, or you could keep on handing out your things and giving out your tokens. But I'm just letting you know it's void, it ain't happening. We got hedge of protectors all around the city. They standing on corners, you can't see them, but they everywhere. They helping the ugly and the pretty. They helping the disheveled. They helping the bums in Washington Park. Oh, you don't even know what that is unless you read about it. Of course. Of course. Yeah. So you could have the, but the melanated, every spirit and soul that come through that portal would be under divine protection from the universe and the positivity and the essence that goes through me. I stand on that. Till next time, Philosopher A.D. Jones, the God Creator. It ain't happening. X marks the spot, it's a wrap. It ain't happening. Man, don't connect me with none of them niggas. Not none. We not connected to nobody but the divine, the creator. We ain't connected to none of these people. None of that. None of that. I don't care if they got a street. I don't care if they got a TV show. I don't care where they say they live, where they walk, none of that. We are never connected to no celebrities unless we say it ourselves. That's the word. Never connected. In no way, shape, or form. None. That's the word. Don't get it twisted. If you see me in the future around them, believe me, it's about some money. Then that's it. We don't want to know none of them. We don't need none of their access, none of that. We got our access. We got the divine. That's all we need. Alright? I don't need your keys. I already got my accolades. I don't need your keys. I don't need none of that. I don't need no validation, nigga. My validation is in my motherfucking Lincoln Court brick, nigga. You ain't got one of them. None of y'all. If you ain't from the courts, nigga, you ain't got a brick. You don't even know what the fuck they smell like. You could look at a picture and see what a Lincoln Court brick look like, but you don't know what they smell like, nigga. You don't even know what they taste like. Yeah, we used to lick the bricks. Understand that. You ain't from the city for real, like that. And it ain't the physical. It's you know what it is. It's them people, bruh. And all I'ma say is this: everybody has choices to make, and everybody has chosen. I have chosen as well, and I'm rolling with the divine. And the city's protected, the melanated. Anything else outside of the melanated, do as you wilt. But the melanated, oh no, you can't have them. No, protection. So any outside entity that even tries to infiltrate will suffer the strickening. That's the word. Entity, physically, spiritually as well. You'll be sent to the abyss. I'm just letting you know. Never to return. And that's the word. Simply, it's just a word. And since you want to go there, this is a public announcement the same way ceremony is. So this is a public announcement in the spirit physical world, just to let you know it ain't happening. So you could continue to go forth and be stricken. It's a choice. It's a choice, because this is the verbal. This is the warning that you will be stricken. That's what the universe says. So, and it's not happening. It's gonna be null and void anyway. It's not happening. But, I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to give you the information. Do what it as you wilt. So let me be clear one more time. If things move forward, the strickening moves forward. And and then will be for naught. Just to be clear. Till next time.
I hope you enjoyed
Philosopher
your story.
A.D. Jones, a God creator. Of course, nothing that I say is true ever.